I need a little banana. I'm a little bit low on blood sugar. We're gonna go shopping after. Yeah. I could just go shopping right away.
It needs to be that one that matches your helmet.
Huh. What if I just go shopping right away? Oh, right. Speaking of helmet, where is it? Where's my helmet? I'll take my hat just in case it's cold. It got kind of cold. So. We're taking this is a huge risk. So we're not going to bike too far away from the car. Because there's a 50% chance, there's a 100% chance of rain today. And a 50% chance of rain right now. Really, these guys are a little bit risky. It's not like they're going to...
Do you have water?
Oh, yeah. Hi, A-Kip. Oh, it was Og this time. There's always people looking out for my best interest. I appreciate that. This hat is so perfect because it's a military hat. So it's not too hot and not too cold, you know? We need to mount my bike lock. Yeah, we definitely do. Off we go. I'm getting pretty good at this. Not fully charged, that's my biggest concern, but I am taking a battery with me, so.
Wait, you're going to drive to go cycle?
Yeah. My bike's already on my rack, and we've been talking about doing this for a long time. We're gonna go to areas that I can't reach by car, by bike, because they're too... They're on the other side of a highway, or they have no shoulder. There's like a million dangerous reasons why you can't do it. So that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should go. There should be a little F going on here because we're gonna switch things. But yeah, yeah. Did you see the new rack? Boy, if you get a chance to watch just a little of last night's mod, I want everybody to get a sense of what's coming, man. Last night, we went to downtown Charlotte, and we covered, like, almost all of the main nightlife areas. It was so fun. I did not want to go home. I had it, and we were on the rail. So we're going to do that pretty much every week. And I'm going to figure out a way... I'm going to figure out a way to budget it so that I can spend, like, I'm thinking, like, for example, of, like, buying beer and putting it in a cooler in my car, and when I get there, putting it in my pack, because I have those adventure packs, right?
Exclamation mark. Map.
I have, oh, did I forget to turn on? I did, sorry. Thank you for the reminder. There's the map. And I haven't started my workout yet. I'm going to have the workout be an actual workout this time. So what I'm trying to say is, I think if I can make it cheaper to drink beer, then I can spend the money on gas to go to fun places, you know? Because I don't make enough money on the stream to pay for all that expenses, and I don't feel right, you know, incurring extra expense for my family just to do my streaming habit, you know. So unless I can pay for it with the money from the stream, I don't want to do it. So I've been trying to figure out ways to...
You coming down to CLT?
Oh, not today, but I'm going to Davidson today. But it's another thing too, is I'm not always going to tell people where I'm going to go necessarily, because the possibility of stream sniping is getting higher now that I'm going out away from the house and stuff. But I don't have a problem with you meeting up with me. I just I'm not really going to tell people until I get there. I mean, I don't know, a lot of things are going through my head, but the biggest thing right now is how can I afford the gas to drive to Charlotte every single week, because I want to regular, like every Friday I just want to go to Charlotte. I want to go to Charlotte or some area, Downtown Mooresville I can bike to, so I don't have any gas expense for that. When should we do downtown Charlotte? Maybe we should do that on...
It's not that far.
Oh, it is far. It's $5 a trip. I know, for you guys who have lots of money. It's $5 a trip. At least. In gasoline. That's if I don't buy anything. And I know you don't think that's much money, but, it adds up. Oh, and I've been spending so much money on gear lately, and repairs and stuff. I've got to stop spending so much money. I make a lot of money, but our burn rate is higher than my income rate right now by a lot, and I have to change that. Even though I'm living in an apartment, I know that seems silly, but it's true.
Not like you are driving to Asheville every week.
No, it's not. You're right. But I mean, my wife goes there every day. We spend so much money in gasoline for her. And then she rents. Well, what the hell, dude? Maybe I don't want to turn here. Sounds like I don't. We're going to get rained on today, I have a feeling. Maybe not. It doesn't really know what it wants to do. It's like right in the middle. It's literally 50% chance of rain. It could go either way. I mean, I really like Charlotte. I want to go to Charlotte every week. But you know what? It's probably not a big deal, and I probably just need to run the numbers. Right now, I feel uncomfortable because I've just been spending money left and right. I just bought I had to buy myself out of the T-Mobile account, and so I had to pay $250 to buy the modem and cancel the account. And then I had to pay another, $50 to get a new Inseego. To get the new Verizon modem, which is now much better signal, And then, I bought that lock for $175, and I bought the rack for $800, and, I bought the hitch for $300, and I got the bike maintenance for, $400 total with the tires. So it's adding up, and that all hit within the last month and a half, 2 months. It's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to throw at stuff. And then I spent all the money on the IRL rig last year. I spent over $6,000 on IRL rigs and cameras last year. Because half of them I ended up giving back or returning and stuff like that. But some of them I just gave away. I know you don't want to hear me complain about money, but I don't want to burn more money than I bring in from Twitch. Period. And a lot of people, my viewership on Twitch is going down because I'm not doing tech stuff. So this is like my laundry list of complaints. It's like if my right now
Which car?
What's that? This is anywhere in the Subaru. Yeah, I should probably put a command about that.
It's okay to be fiscally responsible.
Yeah, the thing of it, this is my theory. My theory is now that I'm biking 3 hours a day every day, 2.5 hours, 3 hours a day every day, my community is going to change. It did this last year. Last year, I picked up a ton of new followers and subs from people who were skateboarders and outdoor people, and they liked IRL stuff. And, I would raid Dr. WD all the time. And it was a different community. And I had a bunch of techies complain nicely, but they complained. They're like, where's the tech content? And, I suppose that's the expectation I set up, is that I was just going to, and then I go for like 4 months and I don't do any IRL streaming at all. All I do is like code the whole entire time. So I'm trying to strike a balance somehow with that. But to tell you the truth, right now, there's going to be very, 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 very little tech content. For the next probably year, there's going to be almost zero.
I can understand sometimes it's very hard to control expenses.
Yeah. And for the next year, you know, there's tech people watching this that might get pissed off, but my life has pretty much demanded that if I'm going to bike and I'm going to stream at all.
I am a techie and it's nice to get away from it.
Yeah, it is nice to get away from it. And you know, I've been co-working and getting work done off screen, and then some of that work I will code on screen, but most of the time people don't want to see the stuff I'm doing. I mean, but anytime I'm actually coding, anytime I'm actually coding something somebody might want to be interested in, you know, I do that during the day, during my work day. But if my work day isn't streamable,
I prefer these streams.
yeah, some people like these streams too. They like them more. So, you know, as long as I have a mix, that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm getting at is when I think the techies, the problem is the techies don't have a thing to go to regularly. The QCA is the closest thing, and I added that for an hour on Saturday, but I had to push it back. Because the QCA is going to have to be permanently pushed back, and to the evening, my time, it's going to just have to be.
I think you set a good example to tech people. Take a break from tech and go outside.
You know, I certainly need to practice that myself. Dude, I'm 50 pounds overweight. I have never in my life been 50 pounds overweight. Never. It's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Tech's life is not only about tech, and it's good to see how other tech people live their lives.
Yeah, I think it's right. And the other thing, too, is we can still talk about tech things while I'm on the bike. It's kind of boring when I'm out on a farm road, you know. The really great thing is before, when I was trying to run, when I used to try to run, you couldn't have a conversation, you know?
I have lost 75 pounds from all-time high.
Oh my
Still
God.
pushing.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh my God, that's so motivating. See, I like hearing that because we techies tend to get obsessed and then we forget about our health. We do it all the time, man.
I prefer your stream compared to others. I feel like your stream has quality which other miss.
Oh, I hope that's true. I do. Thank you for saying that.
We sit too much.
We do. We sit, and then we love our brandy and our beer and our whiskey.
That's awesome at Mark_in_NC.
Yeah, that is just crazy. That's so cool. Yeah, but I'm gonna and look, I have absolutely nothing against
at
people
Mark_in_NC. Good on you.
who are
Also for the 20 donation earlier.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah, was Mark the one who did the 20? Damn. Those don't always come through, I noticed. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, but did you do it? See, I didn't see that. The donations, for some reason, they don't come through on my thing. I appreciate all that stuff that you guys do. I really do. And I want you to be clear. I'm not complaining about money to you know, fish for donations. I obviously appreciate them, but I think you should spend your money on, if you could give me money, or you could spend money on, save money for a bike if that's what you want to do. Save for a bike, you know. Use that money to make, you know, to prove yourself. But you know, if you've got extra, sure, I love it.
I just refined house. Good right now. Talking about tech, have you heard about VLANG? Just discovered it today.
VLANG? No. First time I heard of that one. I don't think I've heard of it. Nope, I don't.
What kind of bike should we get? Changes in total body weight vary for men and women.
Yeah.
Men often gain weight until about age 55, and then begin to lose weight later in life.
Really?
This may be related to a drop in the male sex hormone testosterone.
I thought that made you fat.
Would you be given more money if you lived, say, in California? Would you live there?
I don't know. I moved to North Carolina and I got a huge pay raise just by living in a place that was cheaper to live. And I think that's a great idea. If financially, the really great advantage of my life right now is I can live anywhere. I can live anywhere. Anywhere, literally in the world. I can live anywhere in the world, according to the company that I work
Southbound
for.
77.
Yep. And I, that has really enabled my wife to do things that we could never have dreamed of doing. So she's going to go back and get her college, MFA. And the idea that I could just pick up and move and she can live anywhere has been really, really useful. I mean, imagine if I had a job here that required me to go in all the time. There's no way she could do that. So the flexibility of working remote, frankly, I will never trade it. The only time I will trade it is if I have paid a Master's of Fine Arts. It's when you get a Master's for it's kind of a capstone to an artist.
Master of Fine Arts.
Yeah, and then she's going to after that she can teach all over at colleges and she can get lots of jobs in addition to her art, which makes money. Most artists, that's the professional route they go, and she's been meaning to do it for a long time. She just put it off because she had a family. And it's she's just rolling stone right now. She's picking up speed like crazy. So that's really fun. And anyway, so the fact that I work remote, try to put a dollar value on how much it would be worth it to you to be able to pick up and move anytime, anywhere. To me, that number is $20,000. I work in a job that pays, frankly, way less than $20,000 difference just because I can work remote. If I had to go into work and pay for the expense and sit in traffic and lose 2 hours of my life and be completely unproductive at that place and be sad all the time and lose the ability to go on vacation anytime I want.
The fact that you perfected the stream during the years, but this won't last forever, right?
Right. What are you talking about? The perfect stream? Well, I think the stream is gonna, I don't know. Are you talking about the cycling? I was thinking about that the other day. It was like, how much do I want this 90 minutes a day outdoors on my bike to be a permanent part of my life again? This being outdoors 90 minutes a day was a regular part of my life all through my teens and my 20s and my 30s and half of my 40s. This just worked.
The word about office is that all my team is scattered.
Yeah.
All my calls would be online anyway.
Yeah.
No different being home.
Right. You might as well just be home. I mean, but so how much would it be worth to you? How much would you pay?
Cycling is something you can do for life.
I know, and that's why I'm so glad I was trying to do running.
There will be the time in your life where you will stop preferring streaming in general. I agree at GroupBunk the transition to IRL is smooth and a break from tech is nice.
Yeah, I
What
do.
area is Doris's MFA going to be arts?
Well, yeah, fine art, of course, yeah. Yeah, her MFA. We're going to turn into Davidson. This is my old house. We're actually going to bike right by my old house, which will be kind of fun. We could probably park there even. We're going to go to Davidson. We're going to the town of Davidson. Davidson's actually a very bikeable area. There's a lot of boomers there. It's not nearly as liberal as Charlotte. It is very, very liberal, but it's kind of like hoity-toity rich boomers mostly, and people who got straight A's in in high school, and got into Davidson, which is an Ivy League college, like Harvard and Yale. Davidson is right there. Davidson is right with Harvard and Yale and Ivy League. It's an Ivy League college. And we lived there. We lived in Davidson for years. So Davidson's a little bit closer, and there's a nice greenway trail that during the day will be fun because there should be a lot of light, Another thing too I want to do is I want to start biking more. I love catching the sunset, but I want the sunset to be like near the end of the stream. Nobody wants to see me. I mean, maybe you do. Nobody wants to see the Blair Witch Project, It's like, it's not as exciting, and so half the stream is me biking in the dark. That's not fun.
Where are we going?
We're going to Davidson. Yep. We're going to go to Davidson's. We're going to go to my old house, actually. And we have all kinds of flexibility now because we have the bike on the rack.
Exclamation mark. Map.
Yep. There you go. And I'm going to fix some of those commands. There's a number of places I want to explore that I have not actually looked into from here. I really know the roads from Davidson because when I got this bike was while we were at the Davidson. Actually, no, I got it in Catawba. Yeah, I got it in Old Town Public House. Yeah. What I'm thinking of doing is, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of torn between the expense of eating and drinking out.
Is this the house you had with your ex-wife?
No. We can't go to that area. That's completely dark. It's completely dark. Remember we tried to stream from there before? We should actually try that one day. We should drive through there and see if I can stream at all. Remember we went there like 2 years ago. I went there to test streaming, just walking through there, and nothing worked at all. It was insane. It was so bad. But I wonder if we could pull it off now. We have the better modems.
Does she still live there?
No, God, no. No. She broke the law and moved out of the state and took my kids with her. Yep. That's true. And I decided to not make a stink about it. I could have sued her ass. I could have sued her so bad. She moved my children out of the state without getting my permission, which is a violation of, like, the big-time laws.
WTF.
Yeah. She took them and left. And she said, if you want to be with your kids, you need to move. And I'm like, I am not moving. I've got a wife here.
That's so messed up.
I'd already...
Did they move back?
She tried to move before I got married.
Sad.
Because she didn't want me to get married. She didn't want me to get roots here. So she rushed the move. And I had already found Doris. The universe took care of me, man. The universe took care of me because I found Doris almost 2 or 3 months before she tried this. I found out she was trying to get out of this country, out of the state, And I had already met Doris and just completely fallen head over heels in love with her. And I
People will do anything to control other people.
Oh God, my wife is the biggest control freak ever. This is the reason. If you ever see me kind of get touchy with my wife Doris, if Doris is trolling me and having fun with me and it comes off a little bit as controlling, I used to work at that school too, I kind of overreact. I overreact because my ex-wife was like massive control freak. She I don't know. I mean, she had many good qualities
It's
as
so
well.
nice to see you happy with Doris.
Yeah, Doris is so amazing. She's just amazing. This is an amazing park right here. They had to take all of the dirt out of this park because it was all laced with arsenic. We're gonna drive past my house really quick. We actually probably
Did
might.
your kids move back with you, or where are they now?
No, my kids got raised. My kids got raised in Idaho. They're all in college now. I call them on occasion, say hi. Sometimes I watch the stream. Our main communication is through Discord, and we haven't done that even in a long time. They're all so busy in their lives right now. They have such busy, amazing lives going on, and so. But yeah, occasionally, like last year, I paid $3,200 for them to all fly in, and we had a big thing, together. And trying to save up enough money. That's why I get so bummed by the biking stuff. It's so, I don't know. It's like, I suppose you can't think of things that way. You're going to go crazy. It's like the money that I've spent to get my bikes and stuff working so that I can actually stay healthy again and drop this weight is about the same amount of money it would have cost me to have all my sons fly in and just hang out for one weekend. And I feel guilty because now we can't. There's lots of bikers here, obviously.
This city is so green and I love it.
Yeah,
I hate Texas law.
Yeah, this is Davidson. There's a book. It's called, what is it?
You need to be healthy in order to have the quality of life to hang out.
To hang out with
Davidson
them.
College.
Yeah, Davidson College. Yep. Yeah, it's just an amazing town. But it's also kind of boomery. There's an escape room right there. Is college? Is it Memorial Day weekend yet? No, that's next month. No, that's in June. What am I talking about? There's an escape room right there. Can you see it? As an escape room game. What we can do is we can...
At 5 shot 97 agreed, both physically and mentally.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just, there's just lots of considerations when I just, I don't know. I feel selfish, you know? Like, getting a beer for myself, I feel selfish. I know it's stupid, and I don't mean to make other people feel bad for suggesting I get that stuff, you know? But yeah, it feels a little bit, you know.
Damn, looks like it is getting packed.
Oh yeah, it's a busy day today, for some reason. This is when everybody starts coming out. Plus it's supposed to rain later tonight, so.
Gonna get colder.
I know, I think it is. I'm bringing my hat just in case. If you keep your head warm, you'll stay warm. That's the secret we learned in skiing. You want to keep your feet warm? Put a hat on. And one of the things, you're going to laugh, but one of the things I like about being bald is I have such an amazing...
Hold on. You do have a free weekend, right?
I have free weekends now.
They have eliminated parallel parking spots here too in some part of the downtown.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys are doing the same.
Oh yeah, Davidson has been, yeah. It's kind of been that way for a while, actually. We're gonna drive over to the...
If you want to keep your feet warm, put on socks.
That helps too. But actually, socks don't help you if your head's too cold. No. No, we're gonna... They will totally pull your ass over down here too, by the way. The cops here are like super vigilant. They're like really vigilant. That's why I'm driving so slow. They absolutely hate speeders here. They like, seriously. Because there was a woman killed in a crosswalk, like a stalwart member of the community here. She just stepped her foot into a crosswalk, and they just totally ran her down. And it was bad before. They were really cautious before, but now.
Wait, what is that red marker on your rear view mirror?
Oh, that's my direction. It says east right now. Wait, is this two-way? Is this two-way? I can't even tell. Can you tell we're getting into a richer area? This is a really fun run or walk or something. There's a trail that they started to make and decided
Compass.
to not finish. Well, wait, they're building on that. They're building on that trail some more. Damn, that's going to go through. That trail is going to go through. It is a compass, yeah. Look at that e-bike. Big old e-bike. It's like a motorcycle e-bike. This neighborhood right here, I kind of want you to see this neighborhood. You know how we've seen lots of rich neighborhoods and stuff? I think it's important, though, that you understand that there's different types of rich neighborhoods. This rich neighborhood...
Rob, you need to buy a house here then.
Oh, I totally want to. This rich neighborhood... Look at that old 70s house. This rich neighborhood is filled with, like, hyper-wealthy boomers.
Old money.
Old boomer hippie money. These houses right here are super conservative. The people, liberal. The people, in fact, I'll prove it to you. Right down, you know how one of the signs of a really, 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 really liberal area is a Quaker church. There's a Quaker church down there. So, but I just think it's interesting because there's the same kind of money in this neighborhood right here that you see in the lake houses and the airfield neighborhoods, but it's different. It's a different culture. It's a different, political kind of ideology. You can just tell.
Cemetery. People are dying to get in there.
People are literally dying to get in there. You're so funny. Well, hardy heart. All right, I'm taking the hat. Oh, wait. All right, fine. Fine, you got me. This is the kind of neighborhood, too, that you never, ever have to, walk your bike. It's, so posh. Alrighty. Transfer you over. My helmet on so all the people...
Batter up.
Batter up. don't even really need my light, but I'm gonna bring it anyway. Should I wear my sunglasses so I look cool?
Ding ding.
I know! I'm wearing my sunglasses. Because they're not bifocals. You know, it's a little bit harder to read. I gotta, Nah, I don't need them. Next time I will. I found them though, so I'm kind of wanting to try them. Bring, bring. I just start taking my hat with me too, so like if I go sit in a pub or something. Oh, you just totally blacked out. I'm so sorry. I just pulled on the cable. Whew. A little chill in the air today. Yeah, definitely a little chill in the air today. I'm gonna straighten you guys out one time, and then I'm never gonna.
I don't black out anymore. Stopped drinking years ago.
Okay.
Freedom.
Freedom. Make sure my ass is covered before I get moving. God, I love this rack. Can I just say that? There's so many jokes to be made about that. Let the jokes begin. Whew. A little chilly, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna feel good when I'm biking though.
Big bouncy rack.
See, there's the first
I love
one.
it.
Yeah, it's...
Rob talking about his beautiful rack alone in a park. Do people have that fear of thinking that you shouldn't buy a house next to a cemetery there?
No.
Nothing to see here. Hey, light skin tone.
Nothing to see here. Wait. Okay, so I'm trying to aim you the right distance.
Is this a park next to the cemetery?
I don't think I'm gonna need
Many
it.
parts think like that, haha.
I don't think I'm gonna need the bike clock. Black again. Is it back yet? Okay, there we go. You're pointing up right now because I'm going to redirect you.
Exclamation mark. Map. Some ball fields here. Take a look. F.
Yep. You should be back. That's a nice happy F. It's just a stupid tape on my camera. Anytime I bump that, it comes undone. But that's okay. I should really lock the car though. Damn, it's cold here. I'm gonna have to put my hat on like right away. We'll see. I'm gonna get moving and we'll see. It's like got a little bite in the air. You know?
$51 according to your screen.
Yeah, but it's just enough to get a little bit of a bite.
Chill.
Yeah, this is good weather. This is good biking weather.
Where are you moving to?
What? Where am I moving? Greensboro. Woo! No, I want my ears covered. I give up.
What is the percentage above the heartbeat?
It's grade. Slope. Yeah. I'm putting this hat on. I'm sure I'll take it off eventually, but it's just a little too chilly for my taste right now. God.
Mark _in_NC% of light speed
This-
job is traveling.
Look at this. Look at this. How cool this hat is, though. Isn't that a cool hat? It's this military. This is marine. This
Sometimes so fast it's nan. Inclinatometer.
Spreezy did that, so you can blame him. Spreezy made that inclinometer or whatever. So it has bugs because he forgot to do he did his math wrong. It's not my bad. Oh my god, this hat is perfect for under a helmet. You know why? Because it's designed for military. Oh, it's so perfect. This is I gotta buy like 10 more of these hats. They're so awesome. They're perfect. They're perfect for going under a helmet, which they probably did. They're not too bulky, you know? Some of those like Patagonia hats and stuff, they're just too bulky. They don't fit under helmets and stuff. Oh god, here comes some boomers with. The one thing people out here don't like is tech. So seriously, if I walk in Davidson with this rig, if I walk in a coffee shop, man, why are you? They do not like it. They do not like tech in this area. They don't. They hate it. I'm just telling you.
Videographer Rob on the job.
I'm telling you, yeah. They're gonna like tell me. Yeah, it's a thing.
Shish, be very quiet.
I think they heard you.
Oh, boomers at Punkies.
I'm a boomer. So what are you saying? Boomer and proud. I'm actually not a boomer. I'm like, I think 3 years shy. Is that a scratch on my frame? Did my rack scratch my frame?
A little edited diddle da dee edited with a hat.
If you say so.
I just turned 59. To the future boomers.
Don't become no.
Baby S.
That's because I keep moving. Baby S.
My 1,900 years. No.
Oh damn, that's a bad F.
Teleported home.
That was a really bad F that just happened. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see now. Let me look
home.
Let me look at some stuff here. Okay, we have good throughput on the modems.
Okay, we back.
Modems are good.
We good. That was some Half-Life flashback shit right there. Haha.
Yeah. That was. Alright, I should probably not have to touch the camera again. It's another reason to stream. Because there's just too much vibration. I found that out the hard way. I think we're ready to go. Let's just go have some fun. Oh. I think I might need. Ow! Ow! My ass was not ready for that yet. Here we have baseball.
You need to get your equipment embedded.
I know. Embedded. That would be kind of weird. I don't know how. Oh wait. Let me start my workout. Let's go to the. All right. Let's go ahead and. I'm gonna start my workout stuff because I want to get my workout recorded. Because I'm that guy. Start. Acquiring GPS signal. Start now. Yes. We're gonna see what Strava things we can we can unlock.
What's a better workout for you? Biking or boarding? Breaking the sound barrier in T-5.
I didn't think it was going to be this sore.
F.
Damn it.
Glitching out.
Fuck. I had such good luck last night. Here and I think this cable might be shorted, honestly. Yeah, it's gaffer tape, but yeah. Okay. Alright, let me try now. My heart rate monitor glitched out too for some reason. I wonder if it's related. You know, like maybe there's some kind of... It's completely dead. I'm like holding it. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Right now I'm holding it. Alright, I'm gonna let go. Get ready. I noticed that was the thing that bothered. Fuck. It's got. It's not. Finally gone. Like. I know. I don't. It's either a bad cable or a bad connection.
I see their bad cable or bad connection. Scotty keeps teleporting us back home.
So that works, but as soon as I move it, it's going to come off.
Good now.
I know, but the trick is, can I keep it good? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a cable short. I'm pretty sure it is a cable. I don't know. And if I get it in the right spot, I can like lock it to that spot. All right, I'm gonna try. If I get it to the right spot, I can lock it there for this ride until I can untape the whole thing.
There we go.
Yeah, but
Seems
I don't.
good.
You know, like knock on wood, right?
Yup.
And of course, I am totally...
Lock it. The old cartridge blow technique.
Ow, I didn't blow. The blow... You can't do that with these cameras. These cameras have to be taped in place because the cables will just come out like instantly if you don't do it that way. So I hope...
No, it's not that. We are moving now.
Yeah, it's pointed a little bit down more than I would like because that's how the cable seems to be happy.
This fob awesome.
Yeah, I would rather it point up a little bit more. But
that's fine. Carrot.
Just for today, anyway.
How's the cold?
It's not cold anymore.
It's good. It's not bad, don't sweat it, brah.
Yeah. A little bit of a hill climb there. Grade 2, it says. My watch. So we're on a greenway.
Privet, Rob,
Privet.
Ed Lusego Cabela, Gem Vita Para UTP 5 Ely UTP 6 Raspanago V USB. Hey, benches for braking.
Oh yeah. This is an actual greenway designed for biking and stuff. The goal today for me is to put in about 20 miles of sub 145 or so. Just nice, long, easy stuff.
There ain't my green.
I think our rain is clearing up. Feels like it anyway.
Warp speed in 3.
No, this is uphill. Doggo.
Rain coming from SW. Be there in about an hour. Did you fill your water bottle with vodka?
No. Of course, I didn't bring my water bottle. It's in the car. So I might have to stop and get a drink. I just realized.
Well, I hope he did.
Nope, I didn't bring it. I totally forgot it. I gotta get better at all the logistics. You only get good at that by doing it every day.
Oh darn, a beer.
Yep. Now I'm required to buy a beverage. My subconscious must have done it. My subconscious is like... I love when people get curious. Like, what the hell is that?
Exclamation mark. Lurk.
Yeah. We had sushi here once.
Actually, rain should hold off until after sunset.
Yep.
Beer tonight, hopefully an Overwatch new season.
Is there a new season? Damn, it got warm all of a sudden. What's the temperature? It's really warm. And it's not just because of the working out. There's like no wind now. Oh, Girl Scout cookies. Bike store. Electric bike store. That's new.
You make me want to ride my bike more.
Yay.
It is warm because of heart rate.
I know, that's what I thought. But I swear to God, it's not just my heart rate.
Лучше всего что-то вроде чая, но лучше то, что будет хорошо с сахарно-солевой смесью. Соль во время физических нагрузок сильно выходит из организма. Ее надо восполнять.
Huh. Yeah. You gotta fill it back up. Gotta fill it back, all the oxygen and stuff. We're gonna go kind of the back road here. This is
You are Generation X.
Yep. This is a Latino community to our right.
Nice riding 52F weather.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, it is. Hey, look. The firefighters are practicing. How's it going? They're practicing their stuff. That's cool. I wanted to be a firefighter. Serious.
Throwing ladders. Add a Kiptif FC to Next OS. Yes. Fun drills.
This is an actual bike route, believe it or not, that we're on right now. They're pretty rare, right? Whew, there was some
Hey
cold.
Rob, this place is really nice.
Yeah, it is. This is kind of a middle to low income. Again, anybody, if you do plus map or exclamation point map, it will take you. You can go look at what we're doing here. This is a private road, but it's kind of a through road. This is kind of
Exclamation mark.
these private roads like this. They usually will look the other way if you're just a cyclist or a runner. If you're not, they just don't want people driving cars through here. But usually they're okay with runners, and most of them I've asked, they're usually okay with it, which is nice, because unless they don't have a camera.
Nice area.
Yeah. Kind of an older area. We're nowhere near the lake here. This is not lake living. This is just good old-fashioned suburban living. A little climb going on here. This is like a 2% grade, I'm going to say. I think when
Everything's so much bigger and wider than here.
yeah, pretty big. Now, this is lame, but yeah. I can choose to ride on the road here or on this really horrible sidewalk. I'm gonna go on the road. I'm gonna go back on the road even though...
The mythical sidewalk has appeared.
Mythical sidewalk. Yeah, there are... Depending on where you go, you can find mythical sidewalks all over. Oh, apparently we're supposed to turn the bike route. Let's do it. I haven't done this bike route. We're gonna try. All right, bike route. Where do I go now? Straight? Oh, it's a stop sign. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Two mythical sidewalks here. This looks like fall right here. Really tightly packed little houses. Very affordable. Like school teachers, policemen,
Are 10 questions
firefighters.
allowed during your enjoyment of nature?
Oh yeah. I mean, if I can answer it. Yeah, I mean, since I'm not doing a lot of tech streams, please, yeah. And if you're here for QCA especially.
Nice tight neighborhood.
Yeah. Go ahead. And if we go over here, we'll hit the trail actually. Yeah. Pretty sure the trail entrance.
Explain QCA.
QCA is supposed to be questions, conversations, and advice. But I pushed it.
Exclamation mark. QCA.
Because I didn't want to get rained on, you know? So I pushed it. There's one of these... There's a cutover to the trail over here.
What is your take on the proposition for telemetry in Go?
They're going to put telemetry in Go? What are you talking about? Who's using Go? Or how to track people who are using it?
Back in the neighborhood again. At Donino_7 what? There is a GitHub discussion around it.
There shouldn't be any telemetry in Go at all. The end. There's no
Russ
justification.
Cox, a Google software engineer steering the development of the open source Go programming language, has presented a possible plan to implement telemetry in the Go toolchain.
No, it's stupid. They should not put telemetry in the Go toolchain. Who did it come from? That's fucking idiotic. Makes me angry.
I think there is just talk. Sad.
That'll never make it in. If that makes it in, it'll be because of Google forced it in, and everybody will abandon Go if they do that. Because the biggest fear about Go is Google control. Single greatest fear. If they do that, they'll destroy it.
Yeah, well, fuck Google.
Why would anybody even want telemetry? The only people who's even asking for that...
VS Code 2.0.
Who? I don't understand. Who actually is asking for it? Nobody needs it.
I call stupidity.
Who needs telemetry? Nobody needs telemetry. That's like crazy.
EU, VS Code.
Hey. Alright.
Обычный фаервол все это решит.
VS Code Voodoo.
VS Code Voodoo. Voodoo. Voodoo.
Exclamation mark. NeoVim. Will be Google wanting to add more ways to collect data on users?
That the only reason. I mean, that proposal has to come from a Google employee. That's because they're the only people who think like that. Okay. Where's my heart rate?
Hey Rob, how's your Saturday thus far?
So far it's been pretty good. We've had some tech difficulties with the cable, but we're fine. This is one of those trails that you're like running on.
ESC 2.0 Google what? Same. Russ Cox opened the thread. 120. Turned on stream to hear rant. I just cracked a beer.
Did you? Well, I just earned a free beer. Cyclist caution. I just earned a free beer because I forgot to bring my water bottle. I used to do this entire thing that I'm doing right now.
At least one today.
I used to run the whole thing.
Exclamation mark. CSH. Google whitelist may block it.
Wow.
You earned 2 beers. One for forgetting water bottle. One for cable issues.
Guy was smoking a cigar. Smells really good. Dude, I'm not even pushing 130 today. Going uphill, I probably will though.
I bought 6-pack. Couple more hours work and I think I've earned them too.
Wow. It's all downhill, feels like. Where there's a downhill, there's an uphill.
130 now.
There's an uphill lurking.
Complete backwood cigar backwood.
Pretty nice trail though, huh? I could have swore I was going to be more... Oh, I just got a full dose of fireplace smell. Oh my
If
God.
telemetry makes it in, will you fork go?
Yeah. I guarantee you go will get forked if they put telemetry in. I guarantee it. Guaranteed. I'm not worried. All that will do is prove that Google still has their hand in the pot more than they should, which I've always felt they did anyway.